Hi, I'm Brad from JMS, and we're here today to talk about PedalMAX Terrain for Polaris UTVs. JMS PedalMAX Terrain is designed to improve responsiveness and acceleration, while also allowing you to detune the throttle for varying terrain and driving conditions. The PedalMAX control box features a waterproof molded case in combination with OEM connectors to provide a weatherproof installation. The center detent position is the stock setting. To increase the sensitivity, turn the knob clockwise. To decrease the sensitivity, turn the knob counterclockwise. To store the throttle setting in the unit, adjust the dial to your desired setting with the vehicle running and disconnect the control knob from the 4-pin connector. There's an optional 12-volt input that can be connected directly to the battery to enable diagnostic LED lights. Now that we know a little bit more about PedalMAX Terrain, let's move on to the installation process. It's very important that you read the instruction manual and make a note of each step before attempting to install PedalMAX Terrain in your vehicle. The first and most important step is to disconnect the battery. Failure to disconnect the battery will prevent the factory ECU from learning the new pedal voltage ranges. This should be done before any other operation is performed. To disconnect the battery, you need to remove the driver's side seat, or in this case, the driver's side rear seat, to gain access to the battery. You can do that simply by pulling up on the lever in the back and releasing the seat from its factory location. Now, all we want to do is simply disconnect the negative cable from the terminal on the battery. We've got a 1/2-inch wrench. The next step is to locate the factory accelerator pedal position sensor, which is located on the side of the accelerator pedal. In the case of this vehicle, it has a protective cover. Connecting the JMS PedalMAX is simple. You just pull up on the locking tab and remove the connector from the accelerator pedal position sensor, just like this. Now we're going to plug the PedalMAX male harness into the factory wiring harness. Then we'll take the PedalMAX female connector, plug it directly into the accelerator pedal position sensor, just like this. Now that the pedal connections are secure, you'll want to mount or tie wrap the control box so it's up and out of the way. In this case, there's a nice little brace that runs right along the firewall. It's got a couple of holes in it. We're just going to run a tie wrap right down through the hole, like this. Now that we've got our tie wrap positioned through our mounting hole, we're going to go ahead and secure the PedalMAX control box to that location using that tie wrap. Okay, so the control knob can be mounted either using double-sided tape or self-tapping screws. In this case, we're going to use double-sided tape. Mount the knob right here. Okay, so now that we have the control knob mounted, right behind the center console, there's a factory wiring harness that we can secure the cable to. Okay, so now that the harness is secured under the dash, I'm going to plug in the 4-pin connector. Now that we've mounted the knob and secured it, we're just going to simply coil up the remaining wire or cable, tie wrap it up underneath the dash so it's out of the way and somewhere near the control box. Alright, so now that the installation is complete, you want to start the vehicle up, check the dash, make sure all systems are go. Put the vehicle in drive, take it on a little quick test trip, twist the knob, feel the sensitivity up and down. When you're done, hand the keys off to the customer and they're ready to go sling some sand, baby. JMS PedalMAX Terrain can be purchased directly through your Parts Unlimited sales rep.